Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 74 of Europa Universalis for As the Ottomans. We are currently in a war against Spain, although Austria is in helping them. Austria is sieging some of my stuff out. Spain are as well actually. We've already lost a few units here and there, which has been a little bit painful. Speaking of which, how much of our force limit have we lost? Yeah, fair bit actually. Let's go ahead and get some new stacks put together. And I'm not too bothered about what Austria's up to. What I mainly want to do is siege out their capital, which is a 42% chance of happening now. I just want to get them to wipe peace out. If we can grab a province or two from them in doing so, I will. Hopefully, France and... What are you guys actually up to? Because you're in a different war. If you guys could hurry up and get these guys out that are causing me problems... Like Cologne, because Cologne's quite small. So if they could get Cologne out... Right, Vienna's actually fallen. Now, I'm guessing Austria wouldn't be willing to wipe peace. Austria would wipe peace. Austria would give me a province. They wouldn't give me two, but Austria would actually give me a province. Or we could just take war reps from them. What if we just took war reps and however much money they have? How much money do they have? They give me that. Let's just take... Do you know what? I've got a lot of money. And we don't need the war reps. Let's just take the province from them. Anything that sort of screws them over, sure. So that's Austria out the war now. That's going to make life a lot easier. So let's get some more of these guys with generals down here. And this big stack with massive attrition. So this stuff is all technically occupied by Spain now, but we can get all of that back. We are going to get you guys all the way down here. I know it's a massive stack, but it'll be well worth it. You guys don't want to... Well, you can be in Austria, I suppose, because you've still got the whole open borders thing going on. So this province here, we might as well keep the fort on. Let's start coring it. Now, if we can get... Who else is in this war now? Cologne and Saxe-Lauenburg are still in. Cologne won't get out of it yet, but it won't be long before they do, because they're getting their stuff sieged up. So we've got a big stack down here. So we will be taking a lot of attrition. In fact, we've already taken a ton of attrition. We've lost a lot of our manpower already. So we don't want to be taking too much attrition. You're not going to be taking any more. So we've got this big stack, which we should probably stop from moving, split in half, put it in two separate provinces. This stack here, you detach a siege and go and move in, because I don't know where Spain's main army has gone. I've got a feeling it's gone off to actually start fighting against... also, Morocco's actually in a bit of a tussle with Spain as well at the moment. And Scotland. So Spain are actually in 3 wars, which is really good. So you come down there and grab that. So hopefully that siege will go fairly quickly. Still got a siege leader down here. That one is going fairly slow. Let's get another 32 stack. Preferably one that isn't being used for much. Yeah, we want to keep the piety. Let's move you into there. We'll use the transports to get you across and help that. Why are we still getting Christmas music? I'm recording this on the 13th of January, and it's still playing Christmas music. What is that all about? So you guys now are still getting some attrition. Let's split you up, and let's split you up again. This is technically 3 different armies, so we're going to have to do a little bit of juggling to get that into the right position. Saxe-Lauenburg are still down here. Cologne are still being a pain. Saxe-Lauenburg do have some stuff sieged out. They would be willing to wipe peace and give some money. War reps, possibly? Not war reps, but you'd be willing to give me your money and get out of the war. So that's 1 fewer participants. So all we need now is to get Cologne out of this. And then it's basically just us versus Spain, which I will be happy about. There are a couple of Spanish units sort of wandering around here, but I think we'll be okay with that. You guys are marching down here as a backup plan. That is fine. So yeah, these guys need to be... Right, let's go and grab 4 infantry, 1 cavalry, and 4 cannons. I'm trying to think what the best way to do this is, to try and sort of get all of these units in the right stack. Actually, I've got a better idea than that. Much better idea. Go and get yourself all together in 1 stack. You go and add to it, which will make it a 4 stack, and then we can just split and split again. That'll be the easiest way of doing it. It gives us a lot of attrition, unfortunately, but it's the quickest way of doing things. We'll take the admin power. You guys have nearly all arrived. So as soon as that last one gets there, we'll pause up, we'll group it all together, we'll go split. We'll move one of you out. You can split, we'll move one of you out. And then as soon as you arrive at your destination, we will split. We still do want some units on these borders though, so we'll keep them around there. We don't need to have them... we don't all need to go down to Spain. I think we'll actually manage quite well as we are doing, but you were going down there for the transport, so we need to carry on with that. So yeah, there's a couple of little Spanish units down here that I'm not overly fussed about, and in fact, Ajuran are dealing with them for us, so don't even really need to care about what's going on down there. France, hopefully, going to deal with everybody else. Denmark, you can have military access. I don't know why you need it, but that's fine. You guys are unsieging. Crimea's getting a bit sieged by Cologne. Now, we are still losing, but that is because Spain does hold the war goal. I can't even remember what the war goal was, to be honest. It is the conquest of Hodna. Where is Hodna? Hodna is there. So we actually need to go and take that province. And in fact, if we just go and split one unit off and move you into that... Unfortunately, you've got to go the really derpy way around to get there, but that'll be the war goal, so... in fact, let's just move you in there. You stay with your group, suffering massive amounts of attrition. But they pretty much are the only armies suffering... Well, you're suffering attrition. You're going to get on the boats, though. And those transports are going to go and drop you off at Salento. And then those extra cannons might actually be enough to flip that siege over. Again, another unit just roaming around. Not overly concerned by that. Still very confused by this whole Christmas music. Let's go for the tax modifier. And, yeah, we'll have a new heir. That is fine. Come on, let me have this siege. It's taking an absolute age. And what makes it worse is there's like 3 forts here that we need to siege out. But we are literally just against Spain and their colonies, with Cologne, of course, who are getting pretty low. Are you willing to get out of this war yet? Let's go and have a look. You are. Would you be willing to hand over some coin? You would. Out you go. Okay, so now it's just Spain and Spain's buddies. Can we see Florida yet? It's Portuguese, Mexico. There's Florida. France are sieging out over there. Are you guys willing to peace out yet? Oh no, you can't separate peace out because you are a lesser vassal. That's fine. We've got the war goal now, so this is the reason why... Ah, we've got that as well. Fantastic. So we've got the war goal, which is the reason why we no longer have the negative war score. So we probably want to go and siege out as much of Africa as we can. We might split that stack up a little bit if it doesn't look like Spain are going to come down here. I don't know where Spain's army is, actually. Not seen it for a while. It doesn't look like it's down here. So it's quite possible that it is off dealing with France. But now that France and the Netherlands aren't going to be preoccupied with the other little European factions, then that should help us out. Let's just detach a siege and march you over here. Any of these little wins we can get, we will have. Let's go and split you in half, and we'll move out the half that doesn't have the general in. It still shouldn't take too long. Who's that? Oh, it's Genoa. I thought it was... I was going to say, don't tell me the knights are back. The Papal State is actually at war with Spain as well. Well, I don't want them to take anything too important. Now, luckily, the Netherlands have jumped down here on that fort for me, so that'll make life a little bit easier there. Again, still no real indication of where Spain's army is, which, I'll be honest, worries me greatly. So, let's keep sieging out. Well, I guess we've got to wait until... Well, no, let's leave you there, because you'll block the way for anything coming in that direction, I suppose. So it's definitely taking its time. We've got a little bit sieged out over here, but Crimea's dealing with that, so we don't have that to worry about. We can invest in admin tech. We've got massive penalties, but we want to stay ahead because we don't want to have the penalty for unbalanced tech. Now, we are out of manpower at the moment, so we're losing quite a bit. Lost our Diplo advisor. Let's go for Diplo rep. Do another conversion. So let's go and start working on that. In fact, looks like there was quite a few. We're working on some further down the board. That's okay then. So Spain, I don't know where your army is, but that's fine. I'm okay with that, to be honest. Let's move you over here. Now then, we are going to think about having to rejig some of these armies so we're not taking quite so much attrition, especially with the manpower problems. So, once we've kind of got this... Because Spain's got nothing over here. Fez looks like it's been sieged out by somebody else anyway. So, let's just go and split you and move half of you over there. It could be that Spain's army is down here in Morocco. It's quite possible that's what's going on. But if we can take all of this ourselves, we could then just go and blockade the... In fact, we can do that. We can just go over here and blockade the strait. I mean, Spain have got a few ships around, but most of their navy's over here. So if we blockade this strait, they've got no real way of getting to us and causing a problem. And if we blockade that strait, we'll be able to stop their army getting across once we've taken control of this side of things. So that is kind of the plan there. Can you get in there? You can. So let's go and have a nice, easy siege. A nice, easy victory and a nice, easy siege. So yeah, a lot of attrition isn't good. But we need that fort to hurry up and fall. I'm tempted to just go and move you in. It will increase the attrition, but at the same time it will speed up the siege. We've actually got this fort. I hadn't even noticed because I wasn't paying attention. So let's go ahead and start moving you through. So you're going to detach a siege there. Again, we appear to have lost our siege general. For whatever reason. So let's go and take a unit back here. Go and get someone that's got some siege. Did we actually lose somebody then? Looks like we did. Give me somebody with siege. We didn't get anybody with siege. Come on, I need somebody with siege. There we go. I think this guy's going to be getting the push. This Kunet Uluk, whoever he is. So, in fact, you only need to go to there. So, let's go ahead. First of all, we'll assign you the Kulnit Uluk, because then we can replace you with the siege guy. You can go down there, and then we can go and get rid of you, because you're no longer assigned to anybody. Fantastical. Not bothered about you. Losing the money's not great. But there again, now we are sort of holding on to forts and stuff, which is part of the problem. Let's get you guys together. Be a lot easier once the fort falls. We'll have better movement around through Spain. We're already at 15%. I mean, we could probably get them to peace out. But I would like to... But I would kind of like to... Stuff. Can't even remember what I was saying, so I'm not going to bother. Let's go over here and deal with these guys. You need a leader. You're going to have this guy because he's got a lot of maneuver. And we're going to try and deal with these rebels. Yeah, I've totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, I want to try and take as much stuff from Italy, if possible. Although I would like to try and take Northern Africa. I think Italy's slightly more important. It is more valuable. Well, I was never going to get there in time. I mean, I could have done the old gamey trick of leaving the pop-up open and then going in and doing it, but it is gamey, and I prefer not to do that if possible. Let's make sure you're grouped together. Again, getting massive attrition to the point where we can't actually resupply. And we can detach one siege and move in with you. That should be enough. Now, we can see over here that they do have a few ships, and Spain do have some troops over on Sicily, but we'll be able to get over there eventually. What we might want to do as well is just go and split off. Not a single unit, we'll need a couple of infantry for this one. And just get them to go and siege out the other stuff. Because we don't really want the Papal State getting any of this. No, you're going to sit there now, aren't you? Like an awkward git. Well, fine. As long as we actually get the... As long as we actually get the... Oh, what's happening there? You're actually engaging me there, are you? Go for it. What I was about to say was, as long as we actually get the forts, we should be alright. The forts are the important ones. I really don't understand what your plan was there, Spain. Other than suicide, but okay. I like it. So yeah, the Papal State have occupied as much as they can, so they're going to start moving out. We do need to capture that fort. You guys have all dealt with that, so you can go and group back together. This fort has finally fallen. So let's split you in half. We'll send half of you that way. We'll send half of you down to Figwig. Then we'll need to take Fez. We still don't know where the Spanish army is. The Spanish navy's down here, and that's not looking good for us, actually. It looks like someone's just come in there to help out. We don't have a leader here. We've lost a lot of boats already. We've lost a lot of ships. Merchant gains 10 loyalty and gain 10 legitimacy. Yep, sure. So that was a lot of lost ships. Let's just go back and dock up and repair. We've lost all of our heavies, most of the lights. So you can move into Fez. You can't actually get anywhere at the moment. Well, no, you can't actually get anywhere. So you might as well just move into Fez for the siege bonus, I suppose. Oh, just damn that attrition. So we are going to need to start getting some more boats. We've lost a lot of money. Lost all of our heavies. What we really want is like 10 heavies. So let's go ahead and 2-deckers. I think most of my heavies as well were really out of date. What are we up to? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll worry about all of the lights and probably won't bother with any more galleys because we're not really using them. But we'll worry about the lights once we actually get the trade fleet back together. In the meantime, though, we're just concentrating on trying to win these sieges here. Lose the piety. No, we'll gain the piety. Diplotech, might as well take it. You're going to try and catch back up with the military tech. Right, now that's quite a big army you have there. Where are you taking it? You are taking it... You're going back across the strait, are you? No. You don't know what you want to do you? If he tries to lock... I think he's trying to cross the strait, but then France keep moving navies in, so he's kind of constantly getting stuck there. So what we want to try and do is sort of trap them all that side of the crossing so they can't get back over here and help. That's kind of what we're going for here. Because that is a big stack of units they've got there. Yeah, there's actually engaged me with both of them, which is unfortunate. You are probably not going to get there in time now. Now, it might still go our way. Unfortunately, we've got the terrain penalty, because even though we are the defender, it's a fort, so it counts as Spain being the defender. So that hurt. And they've actually just chased me straight into that province, which is annoying. don't think we're going to get there in time to reinforce. No, we won't, but we'll stay there. See what they attempt to do. They are trying to get more units across. We are winning a couple of naval battles. Right, let's get you guys all grouped together. Now then, how are things going over here? We still haven't taken that yet. There's a 7% chance. Let's just go and see if we actually get lucky on it. Because you never know. No, of course. Well, you do know. You never get lucky. Let's go and see what we could take then, if we were willing to peace out. Because they probably are willing to peace. That's the war goal. Let's say we wanted to take, like, all of the coastal stuff down here. Well, more so, let's say we wanted to actually take some of Italy. Italy's the most important thing. We can actually take... We can't take this, unfortunately, because it's occupied by the Papal State. Because they're colossal pains in the hoop. If we didn't want to take any of this stuff... Yeah, let's say we do want to take that anyway. Actually, not even bothered about that. We'll take the war goal. So we can't take Sicily. We'll take Sicily in another war. Sicily in another war's fine. And we'll take up to Iran, because there's nothing else there. We could take Napoli, but kind of what's the point at this stage? Can I get any money out of you on top of that? Not as much as I would like. Get 100 gold. We'll go ahead and do that. Again, I know there'll be some of you saying that that was sort of too little, and I should have taken more from them. But bear in mind, I'm already out of manpower, so kind of what is the point? So let's get you guys all together. We'll get you back to safe land. We'll go ahead now and disband the Janissaries. Yearly prestige, national unrest, missionary strength and cheaper tech cost. Manpower needs to recover. Incorporate those guys. We're working on that. How long is that going to take? We're already 25% of the way through. It's a long time, but it will give us Diplo rep. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll work on that. And yeah, it's just a case of really getting everybody back home now. Now, this is a messy stack that we need to go and sort out. It's going to take quite a while to get everybody back to normal, as it were. Also, we need to fix the trade fleet, because the trade fleet got completely destroyed. So you guys are going to go, which is probably why we were losing so much money. So repair on any damage, protect trade, and you are going to... Genoa's quite profitable. Yeah, go to the Genoa trade node. And what we will also do is we'll make sure we've got a lot more ships there. Like I said, not going to bother with the galleys. We've got to call some provinces, though. Should have enough admin points. Not quite. Almost enough admin points to do it all. So let's go ahead and we'll just group you all up. Get you on the boats. You won't all fit on the boats, but we'll get as much on as possible. So yeah, the Papal State may end up taking some of this from Spain, and that's fine, because we can always go to war with the Papal State at a later time. Let's go ahead and pick up the rest of you. But that's all I've got time for on this video, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as the Ottomans, and see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.